This story turned digital diary was written with love. For myself, by myself, my 3 babies, Dario, Bowsy, and Ruby, my niece Juliana, my nephew Jackson, my cousin Jesselyn for assisting in making this happen, for every child who has inspired me in or out of the classroom, for anyone and everyone who has ever suffered in silence. Last but not least, God, my angels, my guides, especially my beloved Bun Buns. Thank you all for guiding and inspiring me with an infinite number of ways. SonRISE, SonSHINE, Confessions of a Real Mother. Fukka, some may say. Chapter 1, The Reason Behind the Book. It was September 5th, 2018. I woke up happy and made a note of the beautiful, vibrant sunshine. It was the perfect day for all students and teachers that would be heading back to school that day. I already knew Mama wouldn't be joining everybody this year. 2 weeks prior, I was put on strict bed rest 10 months before you blessed me with your presence. I was rear-ended by a tractor trailer. This trauma to my body caused Mama to have what they call an insufficient cervix in the medical world. Although I followed strict orders from the doctors, my water still broke at 22 weeks. That was September 5th, that glorious first day of school I mentioned earlier. How could what was one of my once favorite days now turn into the scariest day of my life? Mama waited until I was 37 to have you. I always marched to the beat of my own drum, so that typical "you're too old to have a baby" banter of limited thinkers never swayed me before. You proved me right. I got pregnant at 2 months after I decided it was time. Thank you for being the sweetest baby ever from the start. Mama never knew what morning sickness was once. And had my body not experienced the trauma, I know we would have gone the distance. But here we are. My water broke at 22 weeks. I knew I had to shift my mentality from should've, could've, would've to we got to make the best of this. I knew it was low vibrational to worry and that it would only make matters worse. Knowing that you could feel everything, fear was the last energy I wanted you to feel. In that moment, I realized one positive that had come from the accident was my daily meditations. I started while I was trying to find a more natural, holistic method of healing from the inside out. On the way to the hospital, I quietly spoke to God. I was thankful for the opportunity He had blessed me with when I promised I would trust the process no matter what fear-based stats were thrown at me. Of course, I am aware tragedies happen every day, but I am also aware that miracles happen every day. That's the duality of a human experience. On the other side of joy, you have sorrow. Love has hate, pleasure has pain, calm has chaotic, health has sickness. The choice is yours. We have the power to choose our feelings. Our emotions are a gift from God. They are the internal tools that guide us through life. You will know by your emotions if your thoughts are in alignment with your soul. High vibrational thoughts are always an indication of alignment because they are love-based. Low vibrational thoughts are an indication that you are out of alignment because they are fear-based. Even being in the scariest situation of my life, the choice was easy for me. My faith was always stronger than my fear. And I knew that was my time to put up or shut up, metaphorically speaking. Over a decade of teaching, I knew I could shine my light in the darkness. There was no better place or time for me because the light growing within my sacred womb awakened a side of me I did not know existed. At 37, I figured a person knows themselves pretty well. You just proved that for me. I have been on a journey of self-discovery ever since. I thought long and hard about how I could ever repay you for the fullness you have already brought to my life in a short 22 weeks. That is when I started this journal. As a child, I love writing. As an adult, I love teaching. What a wonderful idea to combine 2 of my passions to share with you, the new love of my life. I knew I wanted to share everything I knew about life to make your journey here the best it could be. Eleanor Roosevelt said something to the effects of, we don't live long enough to make all of our own mistakes, so the wisest ones learn from the mistakes of others. So here I am, airing out my dirty laundry for the world to see because my wish is for my child to grow up on a new earth. What people often perceive as a mistake or a failure is the reason you come to Earth. You came to learn and grow from those experiences. You came to develop so you can keep ascending on earth and in heaven. So let Mama remind you, Jesus said we are on this earth, but we are not of this earth. In each chapter, I will share the most meaningful moments in my life that have shaped me into being you see before you today. You may want to grab a snack and get cozy. This should be interesting. Being vulnerable has never been my strong point. But if this book can make your life the creation you dreamed of, then it will all be worth it to me. If my words can guide you anywhere, let it guide you to live your truth fully without limitations placed on you through conditions created by yourself or others. Always question everyone and everything, including me, your mama, and you will never go wrong and you will never be disappointed. Chapter 1 Wrap-Up. Mama's Spiritual Sparklers. What is a spiritual sparkler, you're probably asking? Well, they are little gems of wisdom that teach us to shine our inner light in any situation. Chapter 1 Spiritual Sparkler number 1. Meditation is a breathing technique I use to help me clear my mind and relax my energy. There are many benefits to meditation. My favorite is how it allows you to control your thoughts rather than let your thoughts control you. The choice is yours. Spiritual Sparkler number 2. Emotions 101. You are not your emotions. Your emotions are the tools God gave us to navigate through this life's journey. Pay close attention. Acknowledge them, release them, and replace them. Your inner being loves you more than anything outside of you, so always choose you.